Hello, everyone. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Lizzie, congrats on the first two. Congrats. Hello, Gigi. Welcome in. We are doing Pilk today. Let me turn that down a little bit. I feel like Pilk might not have been the best idea for a thing, but we're doing it. This is from the subathon we did back in December. This is one of the goals, was Pilk. I don't know why I chose this as a goal, but we're doing it. I'm very unsure. I'm very lactose intolerant, so I'm very unsure at how this is going to end up. But we're gonna be sipping on a fine vintage Pilk while we build the Commander Cody bust. I'm interested to see how this one turns out. I really liked how the Rex ones turned out. I'm also like a huge Rex fanboy. So that could be why, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this one turns out. It looks good. I like just from the box, it looks very good. They were able to hold the phase 1 like grumpy face very well. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I think Cody was actually one of the only ones that kept his phase 1 helmet, or his phase 1 style helmet all the way up until the end. Because I don't think he had phase 2 on what was the one? What was that one? The very last one where they shoot Obi-Wan with the cannon. Why can't I remember the name of it? I keep wanting to say Magito, but I know it's not Magito. That's because that's a YouTuber that I watch is making a Magito mock. I'll probably think of it in like an hour and a half from now. But we got to get the Pilk going. So we have our finest glassware. We have a vintage Beepus. Very fine. Right out of the chiller. And we have, since I'm lactose intolerant, obviously I don't have milk around, so we're using a beautiful low-fat milk. Standard milk. I don't know which one we should put in first. Should we go milk first and then Pepsi, or should we go Pepsi and then milk? I don't know how it will mix. I also feel like I probably should have gotten something to mix it with. That could be a problem. That's okay. I think we'll go. I feel like if we pour in the Pepsi and then this milk, then Pepsi, it's denser. Okay. Pilk is real? Yeah, dude, Pilk is... Did you think I was just, like, doing this, like, just drinking milk and Pepsi for funsies? What horror is this? We're drinking Pilk, Vic. The beauty that is Pilk. We have a nice 1% with milk with vitamins A and D, because I need to get that. I need to get that D. I need that vitamin D in me. I don't go outside. Making dick joke, then returning it back to I don't go outside, so I actually need vitamin D. And the Pepsi. Also, Gigi, I still owe you like 15 beans. They're sitting on my desk. Like you have this unhinged, hi little man, like this unhinged power that no one else has right now, where you could just show up and just be like, bean now. Like you hold the power. Also, hello Vic, welcome in. You're having a good Saturday, dude. Also, like, why did it have to be Pepsi? Why couldn't it have been like Coke? Why couldn't it have been Coke? I have to. I have to, Vic. Pepsi is gross? Yeah. It's like Pepsi is just like I was talking with Rick about this yesterday. Like Pepsi is just watered down like Coke. It's not even like... I like how I tasted just the Pepsi alone and I'm very unsure of this flavor. The only time I know people will actively go out of their... will actively drink Pepsi is if they're out at like a restaurant. And that restaurant only serves Pepsi products because you're not allowed to serve both. It's actually a... Thank you. It is a... You're a Pepsi enjoyer? You're a Pepsi enjoyer? I like the bite of Coke over Pepsi. Like Pepsi, it just kind of tastes like watered down Coke to me. It might also be I know you are not in the US, which could be why. Pepsi probably tastes better where you are, Vic. That might be why. It tastes metallic. I know that the syrups are different for you. So, like, a Coke for me is not a Coke for you. So, I think they just taste differently. But, alright. Here we go. Here's the beauty of it. It's like a weird, like, almost like coffee color. If I just think that it's a coffee, I won't get super disgusted by it. But, here's our first sippy sip of Pilk. With our beautiful cardboard straw going in. I'm very unsure. Put it down. Just down. I'm not. I can't chug it. I cannot chug this. I'm gonna say, well, it's not good. It's not bad. I don't like that it's not bad. My body. Yeah, it's literally just like a... It's got... Yeah, an ice cream float. It's essentially like an ice cream float. Bet you change your mind if you chugged it. I can't. Like, we're a quarter of the way. It's not bad. It's like if you've ever just had like a Coke ice cream float. Except for all of the ice cream was just milk. Only milk, no sugar, nothing else. It's not horrible. And I don't like that it's not horrible. But, also, we're building this today, Vic. It's been sitting in the backlog. Oh, I will say though, the aftertaste does not spark joy. The aftertaste is very much so not sparking joy. How the hell do I open this? Oh, okay. I'm actually just rapidly losing mental capacity from the Pilk. It's slowly taking over my body. Thank you for the lurk, Aquarius. I appreciate it, dude. The best clone commander. I'm a Rex. I'm a Rex fan myself. But Cody is also very good. Was Rex a commander? Rex. Actually, no, Rex was, I guess, just a... It's weird, because I feel like they were both at the same level. But... Like, I feel like they were both the same rank, but they definitely were not the same rank. Yeah, because Rex was a captain. Oh, this is cool. So page 1 inside of it, they're going over, hey, by the way, you might be getting some in paper and some in plastic bags, which I still have yet to see any of the paper bags. But this is cool. It's got a nice little like rundown of Commander Cody. Something from this guy does a lot of the Star Wars ones. He was a captain with the authority and respect of a commander. Okay, that would do it. That would 110% do it. I feel like I have to change. I don't want to, but I have to change the music because I have a feeling that that copyright-free playlist is no longer copyright-free. That's a problem. But yeah, I got a little rundown on Commander Cody. Something from this dude who does a lot of the Lego Star Wars sets. He's one of like the lead designers from the team. And then it in other languages. Cool. They explain how to use a brick separator, which is nice because I think this is the first set that I've ever seen where they actually explain how to use one of these brick separators. It's kind of just like you should be able to just figure it out on your own. But I'm also in my 30s. I should be able to figure one of these out. I guess a kid would struggle a little bit more, but I feel like this set is not designed for kids. I'm not saying like difficulty wise that it's not designed for kids. I feel like it's just not designed for kids because I don't think kids would, there's no play value for a set like this. Oh boy. Can I do it? Nope. Okay, so at this point I've grabbed bags 2 and 3. I want to grab bag 1. It's gonna be the last grab. I'm trying to blind grab it. There we go. Oh, there's all the stickers. There. I was wondering where those bad boys were going to pop up. Put these guys back in the box. And 2. And now I'm going to completely forget that they're in order, and I'm going to grab them out of order again, and then we're going to do the same thing in like 10 minutes. Oh. I think the Pilk is setting in, which means we need more Pilk. Alright, we got it down to like 50%. Honestly, the worst part about that is the paper straw that I'm drinking it through. Ugh. It's also doing that thing that milk does where it like coats your throat. I need to turn the music up, don't I? And then we go, what music? I can't hear any music. It's... So you know how, like... This mana ginger ale, we're completely out of ginger ale. You know how, like, Pepsi has... Like... You know how Pepsi has that, like, after, like... Or, like, Pepsi and Coke, how they have that, like, earthy aftertaste, almost? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting right now. Is I have like this like earthy aftertaste with a little bit of cream in it. My stomach is very unhappy. I can tell you that much. Pepsi is earthy. Yes. It is. It's the Pepsi and Coke are different cities of earthbending. That's how that would work. Like Coke is Ba Sing Se and Pepsi is whatever the one that Boomy was at. Ooh. Ooh, that was not a good burp. Oh, that was not a good burp. Regret setting in. It's so after having done the chip challenge from last year, the hot chip, this is significantly better. Like I'll grab this, do a little bit more. A little bit more. I'm not crying. I'm not crying and dissociating and like entering another plane of existence. Like the hot chip did to me. I also don't think I'm going to violently throw this up like I did with the hot chip. The hot chip was pretty much anything I do now. How hot were the hot chips? Dude, it was the hot chip challenge. I know in the US at least, it was banned. Like it had to be removed from store shelves because people were dying from it. Because people were like violently throwing up and it was causing internal bleeding. But it was the actual worst thing that I have ever put in my mouth. By far. I'm skipping steps. We are on step I skipped step 5. Maybe the Pilk is affecting me. I'm getting lost in the Pilk. But it was like when I took it out of the package, it was like blue and like black from the dust that was. I don't know if they had dyed it to make it that color, but like it was by far the hottest thing I've ever eaten. And I've done like ghost pepper wing challenges is what death looks like, dude, essentially. Like I've done ghost pepper wing challenges at like sports bars and stuff with friends. Where like I had the same feeling where it's kind of like that just like you're dissociating and you're hating your very existence, but you can't do anything about it. So you just exist. That's sort of where I was lying. After those wings, however, it was an entire plate of wings with no ranch, no blue cheese, just wings. So, sweating pure regret out of my pores, yeah. But like those ones, honestly, they were kind of tasty. They had a good flavor until, you know, your tongue stopped working because of how hot they were. But my friend ended up getting me a skillet cookie afterwards as a treat, as a thank you for dying for our amusement. It was one of those like little like metal skillets where they come out. It's like got like the freshly baked cookie in it with like a scoop of ice cream. He's like, here you go. Well, he obviously wasn't holding it because those things are very hot, but it was like, we got this for you. So I ended up splitting that with another buddy that also did the hot wing challenge with me. But yeah, it was a miserable time. But not as bad as... I didn't throw up. That's the thing is, I didn't throw up, and I'd been eating and drinking all night at that point when we decided to do the hot wing challenge. So like, it could have been very, very bad. But it was not. Those heavy drops of sweat. As someone who doesn't really like, I don't get those heavy like drops of sweat normally. It could just be that I'm dehydrated a lot. I'm realizing it's actually just because I'm dehydrated a lot. That's very unhealthy of me. But it's more along the lines of like, drink water. Nah, GG, nah. Drink Pilk. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like almost like separating. It's like separating now. It's not good. Yeah, that's definitely one of those, like, you need to chug it. You need to get it gone as fast as possible, or else it starts getting bad. It's like oatmeal. Where, like, if you ever, like, make yourself a bowl of oatmeal, and then you just leave it, and then it gets cold, cold oatmeal is actually one of the most disgusting things in existence. I hate cold oatmeal. Which, honestly, it's not really the flavor at that point, it's the texture. The texture of eating cold oatmeal. Actual torture. Not a drink to be savored. No. Definitely not a drink to be savored. You take it, you drink it, you get it done with. It's like doing a shot of like Everclear or something like that. You just want that shit gone. Get it in my system. Get it out of my mouth. Done. Plain and simple. There it is. I was like, this could be bad. The best way for him to drink more water is either Pilk water for only thing. GG, I don't drink water. I don't drink water very often, just to be completely blunt with you. Normally what is the knife? Okay. I was like, is that gun or knife? It is knife. No, I don't drink water. I drink water a little bit at work because it's, other than like coffee, well, other than like crappy coffee, it's the only free beverage. Which, I mean, I guess I can't complain. I get free coffee. But I can't live on coffee because that's how you get, like, that's how you know, you get heart palpitations because you're just drinking caffeine for every single sip of everything you do the entire day. But like, I'll drink water at work. I normally have like the shaker bottles. I'll have like one of those a day of water, which is not enough water. But man, I'm just casually drinking. I'm just casually reaching for the Pilk now. Whoa. So everything but water, correct. My normal go-to drink, I think it's just a New England brand, because like most people I talk to don't know about it. But it's called Polar. It's a soda company. And they have one where it's an orange dry, and it's essentially just orange juice mixed with like carbonated water, and it's very good. It's almost like if you have it in your air, was it Orangina? That guy. It's like Orangina. It's like that one. But it's like less than $1 for a 1 liter bottle. So I drink those way too much. They do have water in them. See, Vic understands. If they have water in them, technically it's still hydrating. Except for if it's coffee, then it's not hydrating. A GG day. This is the thing is like you're also like ripped as shit. So like you understand how to properly take care of yourself. I don't. I've gotten better though. I'm not eating fast food every single day of the week. Rika's helped me with that one. Rika helped me out there. Because my diet used to be, it was Domino's, Domino's like 4 or 5 days a week, and then not Domino's, and then like, yeah, essentially some other fast food place, whether it was like Five Guys, Taco Bell, it was a lot of Taco Bell, to be honest. It's all about moderation. I just eating better. Actually, which I definitely need. I definitely need to take better care of myself. I can feel my body shutting down as the Pilk slowly leaches its way into my veins. No, I just need to not eat like shit. Cause I'm old. I'm old. I can sign up for my AARP card. I get senior citizen discounts when I go to friendlies. Pilk is destroying my insides. No, that's what the mead does that. The mead destroys my insides. I just realized I'm just drinking it, not letting you guys see. We're almost done. And that's it. Ooh, disgusting. I am so sorry. Whoa. I thought I'd aimed myself far enough away from my microphone, and then I just watched my microphone pick up every bit of that. Oh boy. Well, I can feel the dairy setting in. Drank that way too fast. It's okay. The only way to end it, really. I mean, it's better than if I burped and then it decided to return to the surface afterwards. Which is definitely something that can happen if you go into one of those full-on, full-body burps. Where you just proceed to just vomit all back up. But we didn't go there, which is good. Because that would have been my entire desk covered in Pilk. At the end of my streaming career. That would have been it. I'm like, well, it's been a good run, guys. See you later. Now do it again with Coke. We don't have any Coke. Get out of here, Rick Astley. We don't have any Coke, unfortunately. We used to drink a lot of Coke, but we pretty much got away from that with ginger ale. Because ginger ale, in my opinion, is better. It's still super sugary, but hey, you don't use ginger ale to clean, you know, blood off of pavement or rust off of chrome. Whoa. You're off work on a holiday, your diet goes to hell. My diet used to always go to hell. But I also worked at a fast food place, which is why it was pizza all the time, because it was free. If you're getting it for free, it's hard to say no. How would you drink more water is getting Mio or any kind of water flavor. I think getting like a Mio type thing would be good for me, because that's kind of my problem, is like it's just the flavor, or I guess the lack thereof. Like, come on, I'm a product of the 90s, dude. I need my purple ketchup. I need my weirdly flavored shit. Like, it was ingrained into me by our corporate overlords that if I'm going to have anything, it needs to have a taste to it that is similar to candy or very sour. So, oh, dude, hose water. See, that's the thing is, hose water tasted slightly like the copper that was getting ripped off the inside of the pipes. So, like, that's where it was. 90s hose water is where it's at, though. Hose water. I haven't... Dude, that stuff just hits different. I haven't thought about 90s hose water in so long. It made my immune system strong. Hey, Frosty. Hello. Oh. Yeah, we are building the... I realized with how this opens, I cannot actually hold it correctly anymore. We're doing some... We are building the Commander Cody bust out of Legos today. Oh god, I don't remember which way the thing was set. We also drank some Pilk, which is gone now. My body is starting to rebel. I can feel it. But hello, welcome in. Yeah, dude, Pilk. It honestly, like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't good. Like, this is also coming from the guy that misses, like, the double down from KFC. Didn't you say you're lactose intolerant? Oh, I'm aggressively lactose intolerant, Big. That's why. So it was supposed to be whole milk, but if I drank whole milk, it would completely blow my whole out from just being so lactose intolerant. So we went with 1%, which I don't think is much better, but slightly better. Slightly better. Whoa. Pilk and jelly beans. Are you asking me to bean right now, GG? Are you telling me to bean? Are you telling me to bean right now, sir? All right, they're underneath my desk. Hold on a second. So it's funny. I actually have 2 boxes of jelly beans under my desk. I have one which is a boba milk tea, which is actually really good. The only one that I don't like is the Thai tea one because I'm just not vibing with the flavor. But I also am not a huge fan of like the Thai teas. But that's a list of Legos. But here they are, vintage Bean Boozled from 2000 to not 2002. Jesus Christ, 2022. Best before May 8th, 2024. They have not expired, which is a positive. I'm more concerned that these have an expiration date. Considering how they're 2 years old. But at least we can do it on screen. Yeah, just challenging. Yeah, it's like the hot chip challenge that we did last year where I violently threw up from it. This one's much more tame. Still not fun. But that's mainly because I'm lactose intolerant. It didn't taste bad. It just tasted like a really shitty, like, make you hesitate. So like, you know when you bite into a jelly bean and they're supposed to have jelly, they're supposed to be like that, like squishy jelly. These aren't. These are almost like crystallized. Like, I'll do this one just as a volunteer because the blue ones aren't bad regardless of the flavor. Toothpaste just tastes like mint. I like mint. Or what is it? Blueberry just tastes like blueberry, so it's pretty good. But when you bite into a jelly bean, it is not supposed to be crystallized on the inside. But, like, that's where we're living, homie. So how many beans are you redeeming, bud? You got 15 banked. We could also just go for, like, if you want to do like a 3-round burst, we just go for a blind 3. They advertise them as crystal beans? Yeah. It's just like after you get them like re-moisturized in your mouth, it's not bad. But most of these flavors, you don't want sitting in your mouth. Thank you, Frosty. But, so I'm going to take these and put them up there. I know Gigi's going to be redeeming at least a couple. At least one, but Gigi's probably being a big Overwatch gamer right now. So I'll wait until Gigi comes back. I'm also using it as an excuse to not put them in my mouth. Can either confirm or deny. You're playing Overwatch. I know what you're doing, Gigi. I know how you are. You either are being at the gym, being swole lad, or you're playing Overwatch or Baldur's Gate. You're Anyway, all right, so how many beans am I getting fucked with? 3? All right. So the problem is normally if I wanted to go blind, I would just look straight forward. But if I look straight forward, I'm looking right at this. So, why am I getting bonked? Yomi, why you bonking me now? Also, hello, dude, welcome in. It's been a little while. But, okay. You just like the bonking? Sometimes it'd be like that. Okay. We're looking up, closing our eyes. We're going through. I'm getting microplastics on all of my beans. I'm covering my beans in plastic. And we're gonna go 3. This is 3. We're going these 3. Which are, we have either Juicy Pear or Booger. We have Cappuccino or Liver and Onions. And then we have Stink Bug or Toast. Is this Stink Bug or Toast? No, this is Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. One, 2, 1. So are we eating them all at once, Gigi? Am I shoving them all in my mouth at the same time? Are we going individual suffering? Yes? Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna recover that back up real quick just to get out of the way. Alright, so 3 beans. Most likely all of them bad, because this specific box has just been like almost every single one of them has been bad. But beans going in. Oh, we got liver and onions. We got Juicy Pear, but Juicy Pear with liver and onions is not good. This is not good. Okay. They're still in my mouth. They're still there. But they're chewed at least. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, liver and onions with Juicy Pear was not good. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. Juicy Pear is normally like a really good one as well. So that was very unfortunate. Ugh. yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh. Hey Mule, what's up, dude? What's up? Hello, hello. Good to see you as well, dude. Yo, Wolfgang. We are building the... No, we're building the Commander Cody bust. And we drank a big old glass Pilk. It was not pleasant. You remember the Pilk? It's okay, it's okay. If it was like 20 beans at once, like the other time. Honestly, the 20 beans at once wasn't bad because it was just such a cacophony of different flavors going off of my mouth that I kind of just, you couldn't pick out one thing. It was just like an ever-weaving nightmare in your mouth. But since you couldn't pick out any single flavors, it wasn't actually bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about eating beans. About eating gross jelly beans. Ugh. Senzu beans, these are... Is that a... Vic, is that a Dragon Ball Z reference? I feel like that's a Dragon Ball Z reference, but I don't quite know if it is. It is? Okay. Like, I'm the worst weeb. So I will pretty commonly forget. I thought it was like those, oh, what are those beans? It's like a... It's not a jelly bean. It's more of like a... They're like a tablet almost. They're completely legal. They're completely legal. And you know, dragging these balls across your face, pants grab. They turn off the sour receptors in your tongue, or the sour and bitter receptors. So like a Sour Patch Kid, it just tastes like just a regular gummy because the sour's not there. Or like limes. Limes just taste really good. Like you just eat a lime. I thought it was like those types of beans. Salt and vinegar chips are also very good with those because it takes away the bite of the vinegar. But don't eat too many of them or else you'll get sick, because it still does have the same effect on your stomach. Me and my buddy didn't realize that until, you know, after we had a ton of them. And we're just like, oh man, we just ate like 5 limes. Why do we feel like shit? Oh, because we just ate 5 limes. I had these sour sweets. So you like full packets of them as a kid. I liked Warheads. I think Warheads were the super sour candy. What are we building? My stomach is World War II. Dude, my stomach's always World War III. We are building the Commander Cody bust. I ended up getting the Rex one, which we did during December, and now I'm finally working on the Cody one. But yeah, dude, I love the Warheads. Also, I'm pretty sure that stuff used to be significantly more sour back in the day. Like, because I know I've had Warheads, like, not like super recently, but within the last, you know, like 6 years, and they're nothing, dude. They're nothing. Some little bitch shit. Like, I eat those things. I mean, they're candy, but I'm like, I could eat those things like candy. They are candy. But they're definitely not as bad. Like, I remember I had one of the, I think it was like it was either the lemon or the black cherry. Whichever one was more sour, which I think the black cherry one was the more sour one. But I remember I popped one into my mouth, and then I pushed it over to between my teeth and my cheek, because, you know, I was like, hey, you put it in that spot and it kind of like gets rid of the sour powder off of it, so you didn't have to deal with it. But then I fell asleep, and the citric acid off of the warhead burned a hole into my cheek. It didn't burn it all the way through my cheek. That would have been nightmare fuel. But it did eat away at the skin on the inside of my mouth from that. Yeah, it was the last time I ever did that. Like, I woke up and I was like, oh, I still have candy in my mouth. And then, like, I put my tongue to the cheek, like, to my cheek, and I'm like, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. It was like a car ride home from, like, a family event, so I couldn't, like, be like, Mom, Dad, Mom, I don't have cheek anymore. My dad would have just been like, stop eating all that sour candy, it's bad for you. And then that's where it would have ended. Warheads more like wolf heads. That's an entirely different path. Actually, multiple heads. I was gonna try and make a joke, and then I realized that regardless of where I went with it, it was gonna be in the gutter. So I'm gonna take the high road and not do that this time. But yeah, dude, sour stuff is super good. I like spicy stuff as well. Like was the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. The first can that I drank, I did not like. But as I kept drinking them, they kind of just got better and better. Like, I don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. And I don't think they've done really a sour soda. I feel like sour sodas are not a thing they could really do, just because I don't think the citric acid would work well in the soda. Not as big of a fan of spicy. Aw, dude, I love spicy. I love me some spicy. Well, loved. My taste buds have definitely been worn down. Cause I used to condition myself whenever we go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I would get 10 of, well, I would get all right. I know I'm gonna get shit for this. When I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I would get boneless because I didn't want to have the extra effort of eating the wings. That's how I was. I'm not going to change. I do like wings, though. I do have respect for wings, but I want my boneless so I can just eat my food. But I would get half of it as whatever the seasonal flavor was, because I know they would kind of like flip-flop around flavors a lot. Like, I think it was every month they would have a different, like, monthly flavor. I would get half that, and then half the Blazin', which is the hottest one that they have. And I would just eat that. And that's how I would exist. You hated everything hot? Well, that's like I hated spinach when I was younger, and I love spinach now. It's one of those, it's a flavor preference that develops over time. And it's something that you have to develop over time. You don't just start liking spicy things. It's something you have to kind of like ease yourself. It's like people with like super hoppy beers. You have to slowly beat yourself down until you decide that you actually are enjoying it. Oh, I did that wrong. A wolf, but I don't like bones. I don't want to eat the bones. I don't want to eat the bones. Also, like, I don't know, like the actual, like, it's the extra stuff that's on the wing that I don't like. Like the cartilage, like the fat chunks. I don't enjoy those. So that's normally what kind of, like, I need my other. That's what I don't like off of them. Which, depending on, honestly, what day you would go into, like, a Buffalo Wild Wings, you could get, like, wings that were just all meat, and they were delicious. you could also get wings that were all cartilage, and you couldn't actually eat. So that was, at least with boneless, I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. Compared to wings, which it's a coin flip, especially at B-dubs. But I will say though, like, being able to, like, I don't know, wings I guess are more fun, just because it super depends. It super depends. Like, for a dry rub, okay, for a dry rub, I would want that on a wing over a boneless, because then it's just dusty boneless, compared to if it's on a wing, then it's actually like it gets into the skin, it gets into the meat. Plus, like, with like the flats, the actual wings, it's, I'm trying to figure out how to say this without being sus as possible. Or being sus as possible. I like to tongue the wing. I like to tongue the meat out. It's fun. I like the flats a lot more. I like the actual wings a lot more. You just gotta tongue the meat. You just gotta tongue the meat. It's the other ones, like the thighs. Are they thighs? No, they're the legs. Where it has, where like the actual like joint would be. Like, that's the spot I don't like, because that's where the cartilage is. And it's, with that, yet again, it goes back to like a texture thing. A lot of foods that I don't like are entirely texture based. It's not flavor based. It's texture based. It's like my weird thing with socks. Like, if I take my shoes off, my socks immediately have to come off after that. And that's just how I am. It's a texture thing. I was like, come on, this is an actual Lego set. There should be no missing pieces. Yeah. So for wings, what do you guys like? It's like, do you like them spicy? Do you like your lemon pepper barbecue? With barbecue, so barbecue is 100% valid answer, but what type? Because like, are you like you cannot handle anything spicy. Okay, now that makes sense. I was gonna say, because once you say like barbecue, that is such a huge hugely open area, because I've had brutally hot barbecue sauces. And I've had some where I feel bad, because like it was a gift and I wanted to like it, but it was like a maple coffee one, but I don't think they remembered to like strain out the coffee grounds, so it was like barbecue sand, like barbecue sauce sand. It just tasted like espresso. Like, it was weird. It was one of those things where I think if like I took meat and marinated it in it, it would have been good. But just like taking some barbecue sauce, dumping it on a plate, dipping my nuggies in it, I could not do it. And then it sat in my fridge for like a year until I finally disposed of it. But yeah, so you're more into like a flavorful flavor rather than heat for wings, which is understandable. Flavor with a tang of heat, just the slight undertones of heat coming through with the brown sugar and the pineapple with the I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. David Attenborough here. But yeah, no, I feel that though. Like, it's gotten to the, like, I like spicy things, but to an extent. So like the big thing that I was telling you about before, the big like super spicy wing challenge, I don't think I'd do that anymore. I think that's something where like that was past Riser, that was young dumb Riser. I don't think I would do that anymore. If I'm getting wings, I want them to be like flavorful. So when I was a young boy, my father took me into a city to see the marching band. But yeah, no, when I was like how I'm like, yeah, when I was younger, when I, you know, when I was back in my day, and it was like, this was like 4 years ago. This was like, actually, this is probably like 5 years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago, that I was doing all this dumb spicy stuff. But like, I don't know. It was tasty. I enjoyed it back then. I was also conditioned for it. So that was the big thing. You gotta condition your body. It's like those guys that do like the hot dog eating contest. You don't just walk up to a stage and then shove 40 glizzies down your throat. You don't just walk up to a stage. You don't just become the throat goat overnight. It takes practice. Like, you gotta know what you're getting into. We want to do it out of just show up to the Nathan's hot dog eating contest and then just become the Glizzy Lord. Don't even enter with like an actual name. You're like, sir, what's your name for this contest? Glizzmaster. Glizzmaster 42069, and then you win. Fucking Glizzmaster. I don't. You know what? I believe in you, GG. I believe in you. I think my favorite thing is they're always just like, how do you feel, like, afterwards? And it's like, dude, that dude just shoved 50 glizzies with buns straight into the gullet, and you're asking how they feel? They feel like someone that just shoved 50 hot dogs right into their face. You should, like, you should know what that feels like. No, that's implying something about the interviewer. This is like, they're not going to feel good. They're gonna feel happy that they won, but like they're not gonna eat for like 2 days after that. Like when you eat, like, what's the average weight of a hot dog? Hot dog with bun. What's the average weight of a hot dog with bun? I think it's like, I think 3 hot dogs with buns is a pound. So like, if you eat, like, you're eating like 20 pounds worth of hot dog with bun plus water, because they soak the buns in water so they can just, you know, gobble it on down. You don't want to deal with the aftermath of eating that many hot dogs. Oh my god. Well, it's also people that like do like other competitions and stuff, like jalapeno eating competitions. Absurd. No thank you. Or like other just like wacky things, like how like mac and cheese. Like, oh, I'm the world record holder for eating mac and cheese at 15 pounds of mac and cheese in 20 minutes. And it's like, dude, you ate almost a pound of mac and cheese a minute. You are not going to shit for the next 2 years. Like suffering. That is just suffering. Yeah, because I can't even imagine like what your body's reaction would be to that. Like your body's just like, please stop. Please. Good thing your brother-in-law's a plumber. Jeez. Well, that's the thing. That's if it even comes out of you at that point. That's just like, all right, I won the hot dog eating contest. Time to go, you know, pound a glass of laxative and then sit on the toilet for the next 3 hours. Like that would be like real. Oh God. You need an operation to get that out. Yep. Need a C-section to take care of that food baby right there. God, this conversation went downhill way fast. I guess C-section to remove food baby is better than violently just like... It's like one of those like, those things like, it was the little like pressurized rockets. I feel like I've used this analogy before for some reason. But it's like where you would take like a 2-liter bottle and you would screw the thing onto it and then you'd put it onto it and then you'd fill it with water and then you would pump it up. And then it would just launch up into the air and it would just spray the water at the bottom. Like that would be you. Just obviously it would not be water. It would not be water, guys. Let's be honest, it would not be water. Consistency of glue. No. No. No, that's an image I never thought I would picture and would never like to picture ever again. It's like when you take a tube of toothpaste and you put it down and then you punch it and it just sprays the toothpaste out. That's how it would end up going. Is this TOS? Is this are we? Am I getting? Is this how I get canceled? Is this is this actually the last stream? Stop. This is how we go out, guys. Graphic content. No, I'm just describing punching tubes of toothpaste. What are you talking about? If your mind wanders that direction, I can't do anything about it. I can't stop you. That's all you. That's all you there, bro. I can't do anything about that. +18. I am tagged as 18+, so there's a reason why I do so. Okay, so I have to do this twice. I also like how it's like the calmest, like the calmest like Zelda music playing in the back room, in the back rooms. The calmest Zelda music playing in the background while we're talking about just violent diarrhea. The back rooms. In the back rooms. Forgot we're building Cody. Dude, same. I'm just kind of like on autopilot building this at this point. The back rooms. Hello, Sam. Hello? Semio wave, Semio wave, Semio wave, Semio wave, Semio wave. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are the bricks? They're good. They're good. Ow. My hand. Wait, 1,000 hours. Excuse me? Do we need to have an intervention, GG? 1,000 hours? 1,000 hours. When did this game come out? This game came out like 3 months ago, right? This game came out like 3 hours. This game came out 3 hours ago, and you have already put in 1,000 hours. Came out in August or September. Okay, so it came out 5. Okay. Not as impressive, but still, it feels like 3 hours. Still absolutely wacky. You stopped playing for a bit. You had to pace yourself. It was like chugging Pilk. You had to pace yourself there, buddy. That's rough, buddy. Hyperfixations. Yeah. I wish the mine could wear off like that. But hi, here I am, building Star Wars Legos. It has not gone away. It has. I scour the Reddits for leaks. I look around for the new sets that are coming out. I plan stuff. It's wacky. I scour for bootleggo. Like, I need to learn. Just stop it. Stop it. I will never escape it. At least the bootleggo ones aren't expensive, or aren't as expensive. They're getting worse. Then again, you know, after 3 Super Bowl ads, you know, Temu needs to make their money back somehow. That's insane. 3 Super Bowl ads. Do you know how much it was for 30 seconds worth of a Super Bowl ad? 30 seconds. I'll let you guess. 30 seconds. During the Super Bowl. How much did it cost? Without Googling. Oh, block. Hoping Dragon's Dogma. Is that another... At least 50... GG. GG. You know it's more than $50. You know it's more than $50. You know it's more than $50. You know it's gonna be a lot more than $50. So a 30-second spot during regulation time for the Super Bowl was, add a few zeros in the, $7 million. 7 million simoleons for a 30-second ad. They played their ad 3 times. 3 times. That is $21 million worth of advertising that was done during the Super Bowl. Which is insane. Advertising works. What about... Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Temu. They had 3 ads. They had 3 ads. That's $21 million that Temu spent during regulation time. And that's the thing, is that ad still exists, which means they're going to play it in other places. It cannot be escaped. Not in you, but it does work. I was already there, so like, I just thought it was kind of ironic. But like, I'm already buying your stuff. I don't need an advertisement, but I mean, get that. God, what's the new term the kids are saying nowadays? It's not get that bread. That one, that's gone. That one's long gone. What's the new one? What's the new one? I feel like Sam would know. Sam is hip and in touch. Get that bag. There you go. Sam understands where I was going. Hip with the kids. You understand their lingo. Freaky fresh. I feel like that's not something that they say. I feel like freaky fresh is not something that they say, Sam. I feel like you're lying to me right now, Sam. You wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but I feel like it's not. I'm not hip with the kids. Also saying hip with the kids, I feel like is way out of date. It's like, hello fellow teenagers. Like it's that meme at that point. That's essentially who I am as a person. How do you do, fellow kids? I am that meme. I am a meme. I'm a walking meme. Otherwise known as I'm just a walking joke. My life's a joke. Ha 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 ha. Pain. I don't know what that. Yo, the Pilk's getting to me. The Pilk's get. This feels like. This feels like I'm like 4 shots deep right now. And I don't know why. I drank Pepsi with milk. Why is my body rejecting this? The Pilkening. The Pilkening. Fellow kids. Greetings, traveler. Friends, GG. Get out of here. Get out of here, sword. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Thank you for the 14 months, dude. Hell yeah. Your sub didn't auto? And I don't know why it wouldn't. I don't know why it wouldn't auto. I think the only time that it won't auto is if you get gifted it. So if you normally have it set up as auto and then you get gifted it, I think it cancels your auto. Because it goes to re-up it and it's like, oh, can't re-up it, cancels. Maybe because it was mobile? That also could be it. I don't know. I'm still trying to... You would think that these things would just be clearly spelled out, but no. Small indie company. They're still working out the bugs, you know? Amazon. Small indie company. That goes there. I feel like this is another song from that game that I have to play. Undertale. I was about to say the Sans Undertale game. The Sans Undertale game is also known as Undertale. Aggressively pilked. Those go on there. That goes like that. And then this goes like this. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And then that goes like that. I like how they get that like smooth surface, but with the studs. It's very satisfying. And that goes like so. These busts are always interesting to build because I'm so used to like vehicle builds that like normally when I'm building, like in my head, I'm trying to figure out what the next step is going to be before I see it. Just because I like to try and just guess, because I'm quite a Lego builder myself. But I've been doing it for so long that like I can kind of just like see why they use certain techniques, or find certain techniques very cool that I haven't thought of. But for stuff like this where it's not a vehicle, I just don't. I'm like, what the hell are we doing? And then like, surprise, it's done. I'm like, it makes sense now. It is understandable now. That there. Flip it on over. Snag this. There. Boom. Boom. So do some little... They also like to do a lot of these where it's like micro build within larger build on the page, which is interesting. It's interesting to me. Where's that guy? That goes there. Flip her over. And this goes here. This goes here. Seriously, hello, welcome in. Doing some Legos. We are currently building Commander Cody. His head. So head. Hello, hello. Quickly, who's your favorite Star Warrior? Go. 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 Who's your favorite Star Warrior? Tell me. Tell me right now. Go. Go. Now. 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 No stress. Do it. Star Warrior. Who is it? Who's your Star Warrior? Runs. Star Killer. Star Killer is a good one. Dude, I still need to play those games. I think I own them. I think I picked them up. Yo, Nox. I don't do well under pressure. Oh god. Nox, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. Oh god, this is so difficult. This is so difficult with no keyboard. So, my keyboard is that way in diagonal. So I will try to get you a shout out in a second. Oh, hello, Nox. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. You're playing some Spyro. Your mom's difficult. Yo, don't bring my mom into this, Samothy. Our mother is very nice. We have the same mother. We are both children of the Nico May. Oh god. I just normally I'm better with getting rated. Ugh. There we go. All right, you guys don't follow Nox, go follow Nox. Nox is super great. Nox is a good friend. But yeah, dude, how was Spyro? How was it? How was it? For those of you that don't know me, hi. I should probably do the actual thing. Hi, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Riser. I'm really bad at introductions. I'm tall. I enjoy caffeine and long walks in the woods. I enjoy eating hamburgers that are cooked. We love cooked hamburgers as compared to raw hamburgers. Don't eat raw don't eat raw meat. Don't be Liver King. Don't eat raw meat. Yeah, I'm a living shitpost. There you go. That's essentially the best way to describe me. Well, hello, welcome in, Raiders. Very poggy and frustrating at times. That seems like most of those old school platformers are just kind of that way. Because that specific one, that is a You're the Dragon. That is it's a remake, isn't it? It's not like a new one. It's a remake. If I'm thinking of the correct one, which I might not be. So no, like I used to play a lot of Ratchet and Clank back on my PS2 back in the day. So, and I know those old school platformers did not age very well. It's the remake, played through 1, 2. Year of the Dragon is the third in the series. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those older platformers did not age very well. Like if you compare the current like Lara Croft Tomb Raider games to like PS1 Triangle Boob Lara Croft Tomb Raider games, like actually just entirely different. Same character, same style of game, different game. Like completely different. Triangle boobs are peak. Triangle. So that's so it seems like a lot of like we have a lot of hey, what is this song? Get out of here. It's not supposed to be on this playlist. There's the retro gaming scene has gone out of like the 16-bit era. So they've moved past it. They're now in like PS1. So they are remaking or they're making retro games that are PS1, which makes me feel really fucking old. But they're getting back into that art style, and I'm wondering if we're going to see Triangle Titty come back. Like I'm ready for the Triangle Titty. I don't know if you're ready for the Triangle Titty. I'm ready for the Triangle Titty. I'm excited for the Triangle Titty. But you make a Triangle Titty in the next. Is it just going to be a Triangle Titty with legs? It's like Pyramid Head, except for it's just a gigantic Triangle Titty. Peak character design. Just one large Triangle Titty. You have a nurse model you need to make? Let's go, Triangle Titty. Bless. Just bless. Thank you. I love one, totally not because of hot dragon dads. Understandable. 2 and 3 just took away the cool level design, interesting puzzles, and substituted a bunch of overly frustrating mini games. Yup. They loved adding in mini games, and the mini games are not great. That just seemed to be a lot of the stuff. Then we're like, oh, we need to jam as much into this as we possibly can. Trying to figure out where this side's supposed to go. Nox is bonking stick. Bonking stick. But not. Nox is being fine. Hey, that is understandable. If there are hot dads in a game and you want to play it for that, play it. Do it. Do it. There is no shame at all. No shame at all. Hot dragon dads? Yeah, understandable. That is completely understandable. Okay. When you look at it, when these games came out, the big thing was to jam as much variety content into a disc and keep kids entertained for months/years before the next game series. Yep. Yep. It was the replayability was a big account, or a big thing for a lot of those old games, where you would try to add as much replayability into it, where even if that replayability was just trying to 100% that bullshit mini game for 20 hours, you would still do it. You'd still 110% do it. Two, 4, 6. Okay, that is how that's supposed to go. But RAGG. But yeah, no. So like, if you're playing for the hot dragon dads, do it. Do it. Like, everyone's got their reasons to play games. So, Nox, if you're in it, if be honest, let's get up real close. Get up real close right now. Just you and me. It's just you and me. Just you and me right now. Have you played Dream Daddy? And if so, who was your Dream Daddy? If we're talking about dads. Oh, sneaking in last second. Who was your? Because I feel like you haven't played Dream Daddy, but as someone who has played Dream Daddy, you're building a coaster? Oh, hell yeah. Is it a coaster that hot dads will go on? I'm just building this how I think it should be built, if it's not correct. I'm getting derailed by hot dads. Totally romance all of them. Understandable. Understandable. I personally went for the barista. Because sometimes you just gotta be like that. You gotta make choices. Ah. There you go. Getting the best of the Everworld. I hate steps like these bother me, mainly because I'm dumb. And it's like, here's 3 pieces, they're all the same color, figure out where they go now. X is a barista, infinite caffeine was not worth it. But like, caffeine. Free caffeine hazard. Free caffeine. We love the free caffeine. So you're like, what game are you building the coaster on? Are you playing Parkitect by any chance? I've had some friends. Well, Sam has been talking about Parkitect, and it looks like it's just multiplayer like roller coaster tycoon. And it seems interesting. Parkitect. I don't know if it's good or not, but it looks like it's fun. It looks very, very fun. Okay, this page is done. It's like a step like this one. Like this is 5 different pieces and they're all the same color, so you just have to try and figure out where the hell they go. I know for a while they were doing it where it would be like the older stuff would be like grayed out, but it like slightly, those would make it confusing though. They're being grayed out. So when they do the multi-piece stabs, they should have a slightly bigger outline on the, yes, or have like a almost like a red outline on it. Cherry Blossom Color Season from Katamari Damacy. Grata crop top. I could not wear a crop top. It would look like a normal sized person crop top would just be a bandana across my man titties. Crop tops would not fit. I cannot crop top. Cherry Blossom Color Season. That's all I got for it. It's just Cherry Blossom Color Season. This specific remix is done by Game Chops. Very slim and have an hourglass figure, so crop tops, understandable. I'm built like a Dorito, so. So that is just the unfortunate thing for me, being Dorito man. A crop top, and you would be yeah. It would just, yeah, it would be a censor bar, and it's like, why are you censoring that? Like, why is that part being censored? It'd be like a confusing censor bar. Topless meta. I would be floating. I would be floating arms. But that is the meta. Free to titty, protect the city. I'm waiting to find out that I figured that I built this wrong. And then we proceed to immediately just move to a different set. Like, I just put this on the floor and we just go to a different set. Because I don't think I could pull this apart and then remake it. But, okay. Got that smooth side on there. And now we get to do it again, and I get to be confused again. But, Nox, did you ever end up getting a chance to look into, Pray to the Gods? I feel like you being a... I did this backwards. How have I've completely beans this shit up. You want to go build a bonsai tree Lego set? I actually love. Yeah, that's. I know you were playing Shadow of the Colossus, so I think it would be right up your alley. The bonsai tree. My favorite part about the bonsai tree one, is, or actually, is it the bonsai tree one or the cherry tree one? I'm thinking the cherry blossom one. I don't know if they're the same set. But the cherry blossom one, do you know what the cherry blossoms are made out of? You know what the pink cherry blossoms are made out of on that set? Because almost guaranteed, if you don't have it, you would not be able to guess it. Like what style of piece is used. Because it's not leaves. It's not leaves. It's not anything logical. It's on a list to take a look at. You have an actual list pinned to the board. Good. Good, 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 good. As long as it's on the list, that's what matters. But yeah, so the cherry blossom tree, the pink cherry blossoms are made out of frogs. The entire tree is just pink frogs. So if you like frogs, it's the set for you. Yeah, I remember when I saw that, I was like, dude, they made this entire tree out of frogs. That is brilliant. I don't know why it had to be frogs, but very cool design on their part. Boop. And then boop. Boop. Shit. Messed up. And that goes there, and then this goes here. Got it nice. Alright, so we got that, we got that. This piece goes here. This piece goes here. And then we have this, and this goes here. Maybe if you just sit and be patient for once, you won't get turned into a latex furry. Abraham Lincoln. I'm really happy that for some reason you quoted that to Abraham Lincoln, because my personal Abraham Lincoln favorite quote is always buckle up while driving, always spit before anal. It's my favorite Abraham Lincoln quote. And it was repeated in the hit movie Toy Story as well. I have a song you might like depending on your music taste. I like, if it's, as long as it's not country music, I will probably like it. It's not country? Hell yeah. Do we have... Oh, our music channel disappeared. Is I'm like trying to like look around my camera arm at my Discord while doing this. Actually, I'm gonna request a favor from you, friendos. !Discord. In the chat. If you are not already in the Discord, chuck it in the videos tab if you would be so inclined. That would be fantastic. I would love to hear it. Did it first. Why does Lola Bunny have that Gatterson? Oh, George. I thought it was George Washington for a second, and then I saw that it was George W. Bush, and that arguably makes it so much better. Oh my god. George Bush. George W. Bush. George W. Bush. Oh my god. Why? I feel like that's something that, I could feel that being a quote that would be one of those, like, cursed, like, Obama quotes. I feel like that one would go hard into, like, a cursed Obama quote. I guess he's talking about the mommy milkies, and then he goes into, why does that Lola Bunny have that Gatterson? Abraham Lincoln, Barack Obama. Michael, can you please put on the fursuit? Michael, just put on the fursuit. So, you gotta be, like, aggressive about it, though. It has to be, like, the, like, from Eva, where they're like, get in the goddamn Eva, Senji. Except for it's, get in the goddamn fursuit, Michael. Shinji's out there cranking 90s. Shinji's cranking 90s on the Evas. On the Evas. On the Angels. Oh my god. If they had Fortnite building at Evangelion, it would be a very confusing, very, very confusing anime. But I feel like it would make it much, much funnier, which would remove the entire point of the anime. But I would watch it again. I'd watch it more. Gotta look to go cook some foods. Yeah, dude, go get your foods. Take care of yourself. Get up, do some stretches, get something to drink, get something to eat. Gamer piss, of course. Take care of yourself. Eva, if it was good, shows Shinji cranking 90s on the Angels. Yup. Yup. Yo, man. With the kids nowadays, I could see that happening. He cranks a 90 on the Angel, and then he dabs, and then out of nowhere, skibbity toilet. Like, that's how it works. That's how it works in the Mafia. Done? Hell yeah. I will check it out. I will check it out after stream, just because I try to keep things non... I don't want to have my wrist slapped with DCMA strikes. So I'll check it out after stream. Boom. Boom. There it is. Boom. Dance kid. For some reason, I thought that was a Wally emote. That feels like a Wally emote with that dancing kid. Oh god, he's actually he's going to the beat, at least for me right now. He's busting it down sicko mode. That's something that the kids say nowadays. I feel like that's accurate. Busting it down sicko mode is a current slang used by the youth. God, that makes it even worse. Not even saying used by the kids, used by the youth. That's even worse. You need to go have a bowl of bran flakes after this and watch the Weather Channel for fun. Dancing dog. I will say though, this playlist does have like, it's all like video game remixes, and they're just bops. Absolute bangers. Alright, I was like, this is like a really weird part of the helmet. This is not the helmet. This is very much so not the helmet. This is the stand. And then I need to make 2 of those guys. Yeah, how's everyone's Saturdays going? I'm gonna say for those in the US that have a long weekend. Got anything planned? I mean, literally just anyone. Got any fun plans? It's gonna be chillin', vibing. For me, that's my plan. Chill vibe. Play some Fortnite. Play a little bit of... I did these backwards. Yo, it's a Wally. What's up, dude? What's up? How are you, friend? Lego building? Yeah, dude. We are building the Commander Cody head. I'm getting head from Commander Cody. And we finished off a full glass of Pilk. For fun. For funsies. Low-key tired. You just need some caffeine. Need some titty milk. Or whatever it is. Whatever that other drink is. Blowhole blast. You gotta blast the blowhole with the titty milk. Gamer subs, yeah. That's still wild that they have those as drink names. Like, I remember seeing it and I was like, dude, no. No way. No way. How's the Pilk? If it tastes good, I don't want it. But if it tastes bad, you want it. It's... So, Pepsi on its own tastes like watered down Coke, in my opinion. So, I personally don't like it. So already off to a very like slow and weak start because it's Pepsi. But then you add in the milk to it, and it just kind of turns it. Have you ever had just like a root beer float, which is like a root beer with a scoop of ice cream in it? It's like a really like it's just kind of like a crappy version of that. Because there's no ice cream. There's no sugar from the ice cream. There's no vanilla from the ice cream or whatever flavor you go with. It's just milk. So it's like creamy Pepsi. So if you enjoy creamy beverages, would probably be right up your alley. But if it is not something that you like, it might not be up your alley. My stomach is very unhappy though, but I'm also aggressively lactose intolerant. So that's why I'm having a bad time. But yeah, it's one of those like, it was 100% worth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. Is it gonna be, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna sit down for dinner and have a tall glass of Pilk every single time? No, definitely not. I'm not a psychopath. I'm not a psychopath in that area. Let me restate that. But like, is it something that like I could see myself doing again in the future? Like, if it just happened to come up? Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna go out of my way for it, but it is something that I would do. It's not bad. So if you want to get a little bit pilky, you want to be a little bit wild, a little bit crazy, go for it. Go for it. 110% go for it. Become the Pilk master. Spilk? No. No. I'm gonna hit you with a hard no on that one. God, that lemon lime milk is something that should never happen. That might actually be regret right there while you're drinking that. There's strawberry. I mean, strawberries. Throw a little Sprite cranberry. Little cranberry spilk. Wait, no. Okay, no. I was about to say, like, no, that has to have Pepsi in it too. Because it has the P. But no. Not everything that has P is Pepsi. Not everything that is piss is Pepsi. Bear Grylls once told me that. Real facts. Real facts. Bear Grylls told me that face to face. While drinking his own piss. It's all about drinking your own piss. Okay. It's coming out pretty good. I think this is a little bit more, like, well-built than the Rex one was. Which is weird, because they're the same. They should be the same. Alright, now we get that in here. And we try to not get the sleeve caught on it. And we try to get everything to click in without accidentally breaking it all. I'm trying to think, like, what soda would actually be good with milk? I'd see like maybe like a Dr. Pepper. Because it's really up to, like, what would be good as a float. What would be good as, like, some sort of float flavor. So, like, Dr. Pepper would be good. Obviously, like, root beer would be good. I think it would have to be, like, A&W or Mug root beer. Not A&W. Yeah, A&W. So A&W or Mug would be very good. I don't think that Barks would be good. Just because orange Fanta. Ooh. That would be like an orange creamsicle. I could see that. I could definitely see that one being good. Orange Fanta. Yeah. Like orange Fanta. Grape soda? Hear me out? Hear me out? I feel like that wouldn't be bad. Like, that wouldn't be gross. It's like a grape, creamy grape. That wouldn't be too bad. It's there. We go. These guys, one of these guys. Okay. I don't think you could do it with something like Moxie though. Moxie would be the really anything like lemon. I don't know, just lemon lime milk just does not sit right with me. Like that one does not spark joy. Like my brain is just like shutting down right now from the Pilk. My body is rapidly retreating into self-preservation mode. I need to have something else to drink. I just realized I finished the Pilk and I have not had anything else to drink since then. I think it's just regular Pepsi. Regular Pepsi works. It's like the milk was still like coating the milk, the cream was coating my throat. That milk was still like doing that milk thing. Well, doing that dairy thing. Oh, these are interesting pieces. A cool guy right there. I feel like these have probably been used in a lot of sets, but I have not seen them before, so they're interesting. Alright, take that, put that there. Then take this piece, put that there. Oh, Wally, if you are still there, how are you feeling about the Ninja Turtles update, Fortnite? How are you vibing with it? I like the bow staff for movement. They're very, very nice for movement. Especially because you don't have to have the thing to target onto, like the grappling hook. Cat hair. There we go. There we go. That's the wrong one. There it is. Alright, so we got that. Now we are working into over here. Slap that bad boy down there. And this up here. Get one of these guys, one of these guys. That. Three of those goes. Yo, what's up, Plunger? Hello, dude. Yeah, we're building Commander Cody's head today. What's up, dude? What's up? How have you been? Okay. Oh, now we're getting into the stickers. Which there are a surprisingly large amount of on this. Because I don't really remember the Phase 1 helmet having a ton of these. Like, it's different from the Rex one, where Rex literally, like... Did I put this on upside down? I put this on upside down. I had two ways to put this on. I put it on upside down. Can we save it? That is the question. The answer's probably going to be like a resounding no. Oh, oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got that back on. Pop that there, pop that there. And let me get one of these guys here. One of these guys here. Oh, please. And then that goes on there. This goes on here. Then we got two of these guys that need two more of those things. With the little black bit facing down. Very important. Very, very important that that goes on correctly. I don't like stickers as it is, but like super tiny stickers are just so difficult. They're seated kind of okay-ish. Oh, I just ripped the instruction manual. Those guys. There. Boom. That. That. And one more piece going up here. Yes. Okay. Have that there. And this goes on like so. Yes. They clipped in nicely. Okay. So got that onto what I'm assuming is the next side. Oh no, we keep pounding out this side. Okay. It's actually nice. I like being able to just finish up one side. And not having to worry about it after that. Just get it done. There, we flip this back over. One of these guys, and one of these guys. Ooh, alright, yeah, that's slick. Just slides nicely into the edge of the visor. Oh, now we're just building onto the side of this? It looks like... So let me take one of these guys. One of these guys. On like so. And then that goes on there. And this goes on here. Oh crap, there's another. See if I can put this on without accidentally breaking the entire thing. I didn't put it on at the right timing. There we go. Okay, cool. So then we flip her over. Now we do the same thing on this side. I'm assuming. Or at least something very close to it. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing on this side. Boom.
Drinking out of
Boom.
cups.
What?
Being a bitch.
Thank you for dehydrate, Lizzie. Now it's just regular old Beepus. Regular old Pepsi. Put that there, put that there. Put this up here. Then we go the 2 and then the 1. Then all of the little cheese slopes. Cheese slopes on. That goes there, that goes there. Then we got these boys. These guys. Drop that there, drop that there. Okay. That, and that. Alright, then since it is opposite of that side, plop that there. Welcome back, Gigi. Strap that on there. GG, what's your opinion on the new Moira skin in the Battle Pass in Overwatch? And for everyone else that is a big Overwatcher, what's your opinion on the Moira skin? Fire. So like, I'm a Moira main. I'm a Piss Mommy main. So like, I feel like I need it just because it's so cool, Awu. It is a really, really nice skin, Awu. But the sad thing is that there's no hero that's in the Battle Pass. It's only skins. It is strictly cosmetic. There's no hero. So it feels kind of bad getting the Battle Pass when you're not getting a hero out of it. Like I want that skin. Don't get me wrong. I really want that skin. But I don't want to buy the Battle Pass and then just feel like it's not super worth it. Yeah, for this one, I think they might be releasing another hero this season, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. You think it's just like gonna be like a? Do they do it's not subliminal. It's not subliminal. Supplementary. Battle passes, because I know Fortnite will have it where you'll have the main battle pass going on and then you'll have the event battle pass going on. Like right near now they have their main battle pass, but they also have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles battle pass. So do they do stuff like that in Overwatch? I've only played enough Overwatch 2 to get through one battle pass out, and then I stopped playing. So I don't know if that's something that they would rock. Kind of, they have extra events where you can earn extra rewards. Do you have to pay to get those extra rewards, Awu? Or is it like sort of you have the battle pass, you're automatically opted into it? Also, do you get extra quests and stuff? To be able to get battle pass points, Awu? Like, is owning the battle, does owning the battle pass make it easier to get through the battle pass? I guess it's kind of what I'm asking. Battle pass is just straight up its own separate thing. Okay. Fortnite battle pass. I'm not happy that this was the business model that we settled on, Awu, for free-to-play games. But, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. So, because of challenges and XP bonuses. Okay. So it is just kind of worth jumping on the bandwagon early. This is good to know. This is good to know. Oh, this might be an Overwatch season for me. This might be doing some Overwatch. We might reach that point. Yeah, dude. I want that Moira skin. I want that Moira skin badly, Awu. Those are dangerous words. They're really dangerous words when I will be playing the new season of Fortnite, Awu. So, like, 2 battle passes burn you out so fast. I did that with, that was when the first Overwatch 2 season came out. I think I was still doing Apex, Fortnite, and then Overwatch 2 for battle passes, and I didn't make it to the end of any of them. I just went in, I struggled, I cried, I pissed myself, and then I stopped playing video games. And it's just how that worked, Awu. I don't know. I think my big problem with Overwatch is I need a team to be able to play with. Because it keeps me from getting super salty, Awu, where like if we're playing with someone and then it's just like oh man, that Genji's doing absolute dick right now. Like he's just off in the corner, he's just off in the corner playing with his katana. And it's like I can't be salty if it's my own teammate, Awu. I can't be as yelly. I have to stay nice. I can't get salty. I can get salty, but I wouldn't get like as salty, Awu. It would be more of just like good try. Maybe jumping into the enemy team wasn't the best play, but we'll get him next time, Awu. You're a Rex fan, so you don't really like Cody. This is so the Rex one was completed back during Christmas time.
Streak through the screen for 4 months.
What? Streaks through the screen. Stream for 4 months. Ah. Hi. Hello, C-Free. Welcome into 21 months. Hell yeah. 21 months. That's nutty. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. But how are you today? Hello. But yeah, we already built the Rex one, and I really like clones, so the Cody one was also something that I received for Cribbus, which is why we got both of them. I think they're both good. I like both of them as commanders. Well, I like both of them as their respective positioning in the army, in the Grand Army of the Republic. Chilling today? Hell yeah. I get salty when I explain what and why to someone about how they died or whatnot, and you get ignored. Yep. Like, I have it where I do stupid things, and I'll be salty for like that 1 second, where, you know, like, I'll go in, I'll pop my ult. I think the rest of the team's there. The rest of the team is, in fact, very much so not there. Very much so not there. And I die, and I go, guys, where were we? And then it's, hey, we were on the opposite side of the map. You were literally by yourself. And I'm like, okay, I'm garbage. That's my bad. Like, if I have someone that's a friend explaining that out to me, Awu, it's a lot easier to take than some rando just being like, you're garbage. You're garbage. You're garbage. You're garbage. You take account. Yeah, that's what you gotta have to, like, that's the thing is if like my healer isn't someone on my team, and I'm like, oh, I'm being pocketed by the Mercy right now, and then I go in and I pop my ultimate and that die, and it's like, where was the Mercy? But if it was like, I was like, oh, I popped my ult and I died, it's just like, yeah, the rest of the team was taking a ton of damage, I had to go over. It's like, yeah, okay, understandable. He used to coach young adults and kids, so explaining. Yeah. Yeah, that is the best way to do it, I will. You have to calm with assertion. You have to calmly but assertively give the instructions. It's also, so my problem is I've been playing like Fortnite by myself. Like I played a lot off stream by myself. So playing with teammates is difficult because I'm so used to, you know, if I'm pushing a certain direction, I don't have to say I'm pushing a certain direction. I just do it. So it's regaining basic human communication skills. Is what I seem to struggle with when jumping back into like a team shooter or even just playing squads in Fortnite. From not playing squads to switching into squads. Is Lifeweaver? Hell yeah. So a piece of tech that I have to ask you about. If I'm Roadhog and you're Lifeweaver, and I hook someone, and as they're getting pulled to me, Awu, and you life grip me, do they get continuously pulled, or do they stop at the point of where Roadhog would have been? I feel like I explained that out really badly. Okay. I'm gonna explain this out piecewise. So like, this is someone that's getting hooked. This is the Roadhog. This is the Lifeweaver. Normally, Roadhog, you hook the person, it goes to the Roadhog. But if the Roadhog is hooking someone and then Lifeweaver pulls the Roadhog, does the target get pulled all the way back, or does the target stop where the Roadhog initially was? It stops at the hog. So it stops at the initial spot or where the hog ended up at after the hog was life gripped. This is one of those things we'd have to like test, because these are strategies that I would want to use. So I feel like while they would be very niche, you think they get pulled all the way through? Okay. Okay, these are things I need to know. There's new little mechanics. There's new little like niche things. They're important. I must know. That's something that also can be just tested out in the practice range too, which is nice. The Pharah buff is crazy. Dude, Dude, the Pharah buff is nuts. The fact that she now has like the sideways jump jets, but she doesn't regen fuel while she's in midair though. That's a problem. But just like her actual mechanic changes are, in my honest opinion, it's making her a viable character again. With all of the like long range attackers. Like it's just making her viable. So it's they had to do that or completely rework her. And since I love playing me some Pharah, like I'm about it. I think they're good changes. I'm content with the Pharah changes. Did they keep the... God, this shows how long it's been since I've actually played Pharah. Did they keep the her being able to move while ulting thing? Is that something that stayed in the game? Because I know that existed for like 5 minutes. She can't? Okay. I think they just realized it would have been way too powerful. They need to change the hitboxes. Yeah. I think they've already from the one guy that I watched that talks about it. I think they said that they're planning on reverting the changes, or not fully reverting the changes, but like making them not aggressively painful. Yo, Zamiri, what's up, dude? We're building Commander Cody's decapitated head today. What's up, man? How's your weekend going? You doing great? Hell yeah. Some fixes. It's just... So, like, I understand why they made the changes to the hitboxes, but at the same time, like, dude, you shouldn't be able to land a headshot when, you know, the head is here and you're aiming here. Like, it is not even close. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're building Legos. We had a big old, nice, healthy glass of Pilk. So we're just vibing. We're chilling. My stomach is suffering, but other than that, we're chilling. Oh, I don't need to grab another one of these. I'm like looking for a second one of these pieces, and I'm like, wait, no, I don't need that. Also, the reduced healing from DPS output, you get a tank screwed over. I'm not gonna lie. That entire decision was because of, I'm gonna call him the completely, Mogwai. I know his name isn't Mogwai. Big buff man. Big buff minigun man. I feel like the changes were specifically made because of him. Like, very specifically made because of him. Because they don't want to nerf him to the point where he's not fun and not viable. But making it to where his sustain isn't just... Because it's like, he has, like, permanent sustain. You have to have, like, an Ana occasionally throwing in, like, a Healy dart, like, once every, like, 5 seconds. Like, here you go, boop, here you go, have a heal. I'll do other stuff. Boop, have a heal. But, like, he can, for the most part, sustain himself. Between his bursts, his setting people on fire, and then getting the overshield based off of people being on fire. Especially if your team has an Ashe. Like, Ashe throw out bomb, set someone on fire. Big man immediately getting overshield. Like, kind of busted. Also cool that you can have, like, the synergistic team comp doing that. But busted. Absolutely busted. It's not bad. We'll have to know what's going on. Less viable. Unless you're a diver kit. Yeah. Well, I think the big problem that a lot of players are having right now... What the heck? I got hit by them, but I did not get hit by them. I'm very confused. Oh, I know exactly what happened. I'm gonna give you your... I'm gonna give you your points back. Invisible attack. It's... having certain programs running in admin and certain ones not was what screwed that up. But I gave your points back so you can do it again whenever it's off cooldown. And it should work, and if it doesn't work, I will cry because that took me like an hour to set up. What was I saying before I got attacked by invisible arrows? Yeah, I don't remember. My brain just stopped. My brain just completely stopped.
Are you sure about that?
John Cena. I am sure about that, John Cena. Oh, Mauga. Oh, Team Synergy. With like Ash and stuff like that. It's good. It's good. I kind of wish that there was... Oh. No, the debuff. The attack hero debuff. The reduced healing. So the reduced healing is supposed to give you a visual debuff. It's not showing up currently. Like when they originally showed it, it was supposed to give you a little symbol over your character portrait saying you are receiving less healing, just a heads up. They did not add that in. Why they did not add that in, I don't know. I don't quite understand. But a lot of people are complaining that that's not there, which is understandable. Like, if you're getting hit, and then all of a sudden you're taking less healing, you should know you were taking less healing. Like, it's not like, oh man, I got... Like, you have to know where the shot came from, sort of deal. People would take cover and stop peeking when low. I think people will stop peeking when low. Like, I think they'll stop doing it now just because of the fact that they do get heals. They do have the passive health regeneration. So I feel like people will get a little bit more patient. So it will kind of slow the pace down a bit. From the 4 hours yesterday they haven't. Good players will be patient. Then again, that's not the majority of the player base, so we are still going to suffer. That's just how it's going to be. You will suffer. Pain and suffering, GG. It is the way of playing Overwatch. Yep, my brain just shut up. Whoa. Yo, Rika. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Let me try my hardest to give you a little shout out. But hello, Rika. Welcome in. You were playing some Borderlands 2. What the hell? Dude, how was Borderlands 2? Those of you that don't already follow Rika, do it. She's lovely. She's a great individual. Follow her. She's got a cute little new chibi model. She's been using a little 3D model. It's very good. It was good? Heck yeah. What class are you playing? You were bored? Sorry. Oh yeah. She is the Siren. Siren. Okay. How was that? How far did you end up getting? It's been a hot minute since I've played Borderlands 2. It's been a hot minute since I've played Borderlands. Got to rescuing Roland. That's... I mean, you made some good progress. I know that's not, like, terribly, terribly deep into the game, but that still is progress. You've never played... Dude! I think you would like Borderlands. Borderlands is very fun. Love me some Borderlands. Except for the fact that I lost my Borderlands 3 because Epic decided we're gonna stop hosting it on Epic. And I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna play it that much anymore. And then like the moment I wanted to play it, I'm like, this game is still $60. And I don't want to buy it again. And I have no way of getting it. Yeah. Yeah, it was painful. I put a lot of time into that character too. But that was my own fault for being lazy. So there's no one I can blame other than myself. Yeah, we got one bag left right now on building Cody. So I'm gonna finish up just this little piece, which is the back of his head, and I'll give you a little peek-see, see where we're at. It's looking nice. It's coming together really well. Like, really nicely. We'll still say I'm going to just continue to be biased and say I like the Rex one better, but that's also just because I am a Rex fanboy. So, that is just how that's going to be. Alright, that. This just clips on in. Boom. 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 Okay. Yeah, so this is what we got so far. We have the stand. We have the very top of the phase 1 visor. We got the little breather ports on the side. And the back. And most of the top. But yeah, it's looking really nice so far. Very sleek. You have a signed copy of Borderlands 2 from Maya's voice actor. Dude, that is sick. That is super cool. He's used to date her. Oh, wow. That's one of those like small world sort of deals. No, that's dope though. Signed copy. I don't think I have any signed copies of like really anything. Other than I have one Magic card, but that was my friend got it signed at like a tournament, and it used to be his card, and then he just left it. And now it's my card. And I'm like, I don't play this card. I don't know nothing about this card. But it's signed. So what class did you play, Nox, in Borderlands 2? Or I guess really any of the Borderlands games. So I know 3 was 100% a thing. And so was 1. Played through it a few times. Maya was your go-to, but Zero was a close second. Zero was the cyborg ninja. You enjoyed the snipey snipe? Zero. Oh, so he was the sniper. Well, you liked Zero? Who was so the sniper from the first one was Mordecai? And then the second one, I never beat the second one. So like, or did we beat the second? I don't remember if we beat the second. I'm getting the second one and the third one super confused. Zero. So zero was from 3 then, correct? I feel like I'm like having a stroke live right now. 2. Okay. I mean, if he was the snipey guy, then that's generally where I jam out. I like the snipers. Like the sniper ranged guys. Yeah, long-range builds are my vibe. It's like when I played World of Warcraft, I was a hunter. It's my only problem is I'm old. I'm old now. I don't have the reaction time for it. Well, I don't have the reaction time for it in, like, modern FPS games. Like, if I'm still playing, like... Or I guess PvP games, I will. If I'm playing PvE, I have no problem sniping. But PvP, I just can't land shots. Doesn't work. Battlefield sniping. Oh god, I miss like I played a lot of like Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 sniping just hit different. It just felt so good. It felt very good. Well, hello, Melly. Welcome in, friend. Hello, hello. How are you? Battlefield 1 and 4 for you. So Battlefield 3, I used to have a gaming laptop. And Battlefield 3, the beta for Battlefield 3 cooked my laptop out. It actually destroyed my gaming laptop. So, but still super, super fun. Like, Battlefield 3 was probably my favorite Battlefield game of all time. But then again, I also did not play anything past Battlefield 3, so that's probably why I will. I heard 1 was very good. Like, I heard 1 was, like, absolutely incredible, to the point where, like, people still are playing the shit out of it. Like, I think there's more players on 1 than there is on... What's the most recent? Is the most recent one 5? Or is the most recent one 4? I don't quite remember off the top of my head. No, the closest one... Was it 5? Actually, no, was it... It was 2042, I thought. Battlefield 2042. Yeah. Yeah, that one was a hard flop, You forgot about it? Yeah. Well, there was also, like, wasn't, like... Oh, what was it? It was Hardline? Hardline, It got better after a year or so. Dude, it's a AAA title. It should come out as a good game. It shouldn't come out incomplete, Hardline. Hardline was sort of along the lines of the Bad Company ones, right? Where you can kind of like destroy everything, if I'm remembering correctly. AAA games be lacking, yeah. I kind of wish that Hardline existed a little bit more, because I like the whole like Bad Company aspect of it, where you can you know, tear through walls and stuff and do crazy things. Ooh. BRB? Alright. Well, hello, Melly. How are you, Abu? How is your Saturday? I have to like look. I'm like, what day is it? The Pilk be getting to me, Abu. I got pilked too hard. You wish you'd be home game. Oh, right. Eventually I will. It will eventually be home, so you can do some gaming. Stuck at work, I will. Yeah. It's interesting how these are like, they only connect in at the top. They don't connect in at the bottom. So it's like, that's weird for me, Awu, but like, I understand why it's doing it, and it works, and it's nice, but I don't like that they're not clicking in, Awu. It's gonna bother me slightly. But hey, being stuck at work is commission time, Awu. Don't want that to go flying off. It's commission time, Awu. This, oh, wait, nope. Need the longer one. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And then this goes on here, I will. I mean, that's pretty slick how that connects on it. I'm liking that. The fact that the bottom is kind of like loose feels a little bit weird, Awu. Like where these guys are, like these pieces are just kind of like loosely floating. Which feels weird. But, oh, this connects in here, and then this. I guess this is really the only loose piece is that one, I will. Which is okay. The rest of it's coming together, I will. That's all that matters. Cat hair everywhere, I will. Where we live. There we go. Yeah, this is like very like, this is not sturdy, which is unusual because like the rest of these have been like rock solid builds. And this one's very loose. I guess it's just because it's only two plates thick, oh, like they did what they could with it. But it still just feels a little. Also, there is a lot of like reinforcements on like this back area, so I guess that does work out. All right, so now we got that in on that side. We got our two spare pieces, and we are on to the final one. Welcome back. Welcome back, Evan. That on out. Would you record a gameplay with BF1? Dude, that's what I like. All the clips I saw of BF1 were just like, dude, they were nuts. Like, it really made me want to play it. But like, World War One was not my hyperfixation when I was younger. It was World War Two. So it wasn't. It didn't seem like something that I would be able to get into. So I was like, I'll wait for the next one. It will be fine. I'll just wait for the next one. And then I like the next ones came out and they weren't good, and I was like, ah, shit. I should have just played this one. Should have just played that one while it was still like, you know, still crazy populated, which it still is from what I've heard of. Like, there's still a ton of people playing it, but then again, it's a very unique combat style because it is World War One. Yeah, dedicated servers. So we got that middle piece going on. Yeah, kind of wish I had played it, but it is what it is. I have other games to play now. So, because I know when it was like the whole like big battle between like Call of Duty and Battlefield, I was on the Battlefield side of it. I was 110% on the Battlefield side. Talking about what makes want to play again. Don't do it. Back to the old days. Yup. Back when things were simpler. Much simpler days. Play Helldivers instead of... Ooh, I have it installed. I have it installed, Melly. I picked it up. I don't think I told you that I picked it up, but I picked it up. I picked it up. GG. Yes. Yes, I will. Helldivers when? Dude, I'm always down. I'm always down. What is that froggy chair? Is that a waving froggy chair? No. It's just a froggy man. I will. I'm worried that it's gonna end up being like Warhammer 40k Darktide, where I bought it, got super into it, fell behind the people I was playing with, and then could never play again. Because I was so far behind everyone. And I didn't want to be that guy that was like, hey, can you guys like start new characters so like we can play together? But that's essentially what would have had to have happened. So I just stopped playing the game, even though I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the, it was just Warhammer. It was Warhammer Left 4 Dead. And you can't go wrong with that, So that goes in there, that clicks down there. This is a very weird ass build so far. I don't know how I'm feeling with this. You just got it. Try logging in with the server's at capacity. Oh no. Hell yeah. It's not so much like that, because difficulty is a choice and doesn't get progressively harder from what... Oh, okay, I see. It was I just needed to keep playing the game. That was my problem. Was I was off playing other games at the same time when I should have been playing that specific one. Then again, I did kind of the same thing with the Starship Trooper game, where like I wanted to play it and like I had friends being like, "Hey, do you want to play?" And it's like I'm literally only gonna be playing for like one round, and then I'm gonna be hopping off, and I felt really bad for never getting to actually play the game with that specific person, because they were really excited that I was playing, and then I was pumped to finally be able to game with them, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna play this occasionally and then play Fortnite the rest of the time. I'm the type of guy, first thing he does is a 15 by 15 hole straight to bedrock. Mines create the grind sessions. Yup. I don't know if I'm that bad with Minecraft, but I know I need more than just the base game. I'm that toddler sitting there with, 40 different sources of stimulation going on to be able to keep my little brain going burr in Minecraft. Like, I need a lot to be able to do in it. But with some matchups, react better, gear you unlock at higher levels, but it's all doable, albeit hard to lower tier stuff. Okay. It's probably going to be another one of those games where I never want to play it with other people, because that just tends to be how most games are for me. Because if I do bad, I want my friends to be there rather than strangers yelling at me. Because that's just how I am. But I feel like I did something wrong here. Hold on, let me go back through this. No, this is correct. Yeah, this is correct. So that's vanilla Minecraft. Modded, I try to go for the most efficient self-sustaining on auto. I like modded just because it gives me, like I said, it gives me stretch goals. It gives me longer objectives to be able to aim for. Like, it's not just get to the end and kill the dragon. It's build a factory that automates this stupid thing that you have to make 1 billion of, and then make a nuclear reactor to do so, and then do this and do that, and like all these other additional things are what I like. Those are what make my brain go burrow. Yell, you, not that type of yelling, GG. Not that type of yelling. This is I'm talking about the I don't ever want to play the game again type of yelling, not the whoops gotta go, I gotta go take care of something. I'll be back in a second. Type of yelling is different. Oh god. It takes multiple steps to get to an end result satisfying. Tomato, tomato. Yeah. Oh, I need Pepsi. Pepsi in my mouth. Alright. Oh, that's the wrong piece.
Drinking out of cups.
Whoa.
Being a bitch.
I'll take another sip, thank you. I greatly need it. Water. So Pepsi. Pepsi is like water, just full of bad things. I also don't have water near me. I mean, it's either milk, which is not, I'm gonna veto. 2 different types of mead. a ton of different types of like miscellaneous beers and stuff. Some hard monsters, like there's nothing. I have nothing good for myself in my mini fridge. If I filter and water it down, wait, why would I water down Pepsi? It's already watered down to begin with. Shots fired. Need this guy. I'm gonna get you to filter it so you can go full Bear Grylls. Ah, so I'm filtering the Pepsi so I can drink my own piss. Why don't I just drink the Pepsi? Because I'm still going to be drinking my own piss. I feel like the piss will be piss regardless of whether it's Pepsi piss or water piss. Like, you see what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? I'm not even picking up what I'm putting down. So if you say no, like, it will be my own fault. So, picking up half of it. Okay. So it's like, I mean, I know that what you ingest does change. Pepsi is piss water. Oh, this was the joke. The joke was Pepsi is piss. Okay, I see. I was thinking of this way too hard. I was thinking like the end product, like after it's gone through your system. Not that Pepsi is piss. I was just like, I feel like Pepsi piss would taste the same as water piss. Oh, all water has been piss at some point in history. I'm rethinking my entire life right now, and I don't like it. I don't know why that one statement is going to give me an existential crisis of all liquids that you have drank and will drink have been piss at some point in time. Because all water is piss. All cigarettes are chemtrails. Yeah, nope, this is... I was not expecting for this to be the existential crisis that took me down, Crazy. Crazy to think that this is not just Pepsi, this is T-Rex piss right here. You want some fresh... I mean, I guess it's not fresh, it's very, very old. No more water. Well, the problem is you still need water. Like, you still need the water, Abu. To be able to make it. Old peepus. The old peepus. Yeah, how this all went from Gigi just... You'll drink rainwater, Abu? No, so the rainwater was at one point piss. It was just evaporated piss. All water is piss, Abu. That's what we're getting at. All water is piss. All drinks, in the long run, are piss. And I will die on this hill. This is the hill I choose to die on. There's only a certain amount of water existing at all times, and it cycles. Yes. Filtered through condensation is good enough. But, so we're not saying that it is actively piss. We're not saying if you go out and you get like a bottle of like Aquafina from the corner store and you drink it that you're drinking piss. Even though it's Aquafina, so it might as well be piss. But we're saying that at one point in time, that water was piss. Even if it has been, you know, reverse osmosis, you know, evaporation, like ran between two titty, like filtered water. Like, acid rain sitting there like, yep, acid rain is still piss. Oh. Acid rain is more like piss than any other piss. No, I was the Nope. I was definitely the one overthinking it. Oh, I was 110% the one overthinking it that entire time. You thought you were drinking piss particles. No. It's not that it is actively piss. It's just at one point in time it was piss. Very, very filtered. Ancient piss. Not filtered enough. I mean, it's still water. As long as you stay hydrated, you're fine. Don't full on Bear Grylls it though. Ah, okay. That was a very weird build, but I like how it came together. Also, like the little like the frowny part is coming together very nicely. Ooh. What came first, the piss or the water? Water. You must have the water to be able to piss. Clear, invisible water. So I think the only way that you will be able to get perfectly clean water is to forcefully make water from the molecules itself. You take your 2H, you take your O, you have to combine them yourself to make water. If existing water is piss, newly created water is not piss. But it will one day become piss and then enter the cycle of piss. It's all about the piss. It's all about the piss. Rudy's got the chalk. Rudy's got the chalk. Thank you, Mary. I feel like I did not deserve that, but I will take it. I'll take the boop. All cigarettes are chemtrails. And it didn't. It didn't work because I was clicked. It didn't work because I was clicked. Oh. And it's not going to work there because I was still... Actually, wait. No, I was clicked off of it, so that should have worked. Oh. Set. I don't... Maybe it was because I was clicked on that owl? Can I try? Let me see if I can trigger it from this owl. I don't know if I can. Because normally this works. I don't know why it's not all of a sudden. Well, that part worked. But the sound effects didn't. Which is strange. Sound effects come through you. No, sound effects do not come through that. Okay. Yeah, so it's essentially, it's just my streaming software is eating the key input that causes the arrows to violently stab me in the chest repeatedly. but I did return you your points back. So hopefully it will work the next time. If not, I will really have to troubleshoot into it, because I'm not sure why it's not. Or attempt to redo it. It's like 10 different, by 10 different, it's 4 different programs all talking to each other that cause that one. And it occasionally works and it occasionally doesn't. And I guess it's going towards it not working, Abu. But I will try to fix it. It could also be with the new update, because there was a new update for this program. That might have broken it a little bit, Abu. Because that tends to be what happens, is a new update comes out and then half of your redeems don't work anymore, Abu. It's sad. That's just the way it is. That goes there. This goes here. Goes here. Here. Goes there. Flip this over that way. Alright, we're getting close. Actually, we're very close to the end right now. Very close, Abu. Click, click. Okay, we can get it. Bam, we got a little bit of ASMR in between songs. Obviously not to the same level as me licking your ears, but that's close enough. I'd say that's close enough. I'd say the clicky-clacky of Legos snapping together is significantly better than someone shoving their tongue in your ear. That might be a personal preference, but that's another statement that I will stand behind, Abu. No, let him cook. But I'm not cooking, I'm building Legos, GG. I'm building Legos, I'm not cooking right now. Shut the oven off. But the oven's not, the oven's not on, GG. We're not cooking, like, I'm not cooking food right now, I'm building Legos. Why would my oven be on? Next thing you know, this dude's gonna tell me to shut the front door. I'm waiting for it, Abu. Put some underwear on too? Nah, dude. Don't be sitting naked in the chair. But I'm not. I'm not. I genuinely was concerned for a second. Like, I know I'm wearing pants right now. This is like that school nightmare where like all of a sudden you just don't have pants on and everyone's laughing at you. It was that, except for it's me live on Twitch, not wearing pants. That would be detrimental. That would not be good. I'm streaming butt naked. No, I'm not. I have my sleeves on. I have my sleeve cloths on. But you don't know. You don't know. That's the thing with being an anime boy on the internet. You don't know if I'm naked right now. Fingers are lewd. Fingers are lewd. What if we held hands? You hold hands and then you get pragante. Pragante. You become pomegranate. Become pomegranate from the hand holding. Pragante. It's such a good meme. How is Babby formed? How is Babby formed? I'll go get pragante. Show Bobs. Show Bobs. Show Bobs was my favorite one. Or Send Bobs. Was it Send Bobs or Show Bobs? One of the two. Send Show Bobs. Bobs and yup. Yup. Send Bobs. It's all about sending Bobs. It's all about the Bobs. It's looking pretty good so far. It's looking pretty good so far, as we're literally almost completed with it. We got the little piece right here. Got the piece that snaps onto this. Ad. Not an ad. I will sit. We sit and we wait. We sit patiently. Taco Bell, get out of here. Taco Bell, get... Okay. This is what we got so far. Welcome back. But yeah, we're pretty much done. We just got the little chin piece and the piece that sticks on. I believe it sticks on. It's the little, like, communication thing. So we take this, then we take this, then we put the little chin piece on. Speaking of, that's the wrong one. Oh god, this is a problem. Alright, so I have a sticker stuck to my thumb. I realized I put the wrong flat piece there, so I need to get that separated. All while technically only using one hand. Build that while using one hand. Dude, actually, that's actually me right now. That's how I feel, Abu. Absolute living nightmare, Abu. Question, did they send exact number of Lego pieces in the box, or they send some spares? They do send some spares, Abu. So the way that most Lego boxes are quality controlled. Oh, this is such a weird way to do this. The way that they are quality controlled, Abu, is they are put on a extremely fine scale. So they take the box, they put it on the scale, and they go, this box weighs exactly, you know, what it's supposed to be. If it's slightly over, that means there's extra pieces, which is fine. If it is slightly under, it means they missed something somewhere, so it has to get taken off. I think they actually do that at the bagging step, but the bags have to be very specifically weighed out. So you do end up with some extra pieces, because they'd much rather give you extra pieces rather than short you pieces. Because shorting you pieces is expensive for them, because they do guarantee that all pieces will be in it. So if you are, like, let's say that for some reason this wasn't in this. This is a vital piece. I could contact Lego customer support and go, hey, this piece, which is listed as the 16121293 that was supposed to be in the set was not there. Can can you replace it for me? And then they'll normally just send it out to you, but that's expensive for them because they now have to take one piece, put it in a box, and send it to you. So they want to make sure that everything's in it before handout, and then they move to that point. Hey, Starry, thank you for the stretch, dude. Oh, I've been super shrimped. Oh, my ribs. Oh, to the left, to the right, and we bring it around. You're welcome, dude. You're welcome. It's strange knowledge that I have, so I'm glad that I'm able to share it. But yeah, so we got the chin on. It's looking real tight. But how was Stream Starry? How was doing the how was tattooing? I knew that you were tattooing. For some reason, my brain just did not want to register that you were tattooing. The stencil never dried? Wait, what? How does the stencil not dry, Awu? As someone who has had plenty of stencils put on my body for tattooing, like how does that not? Was it the tattooing flesh that you put it on, or was there just way too much ink on the stencil, Awu? Do the quantity of pieces in a set make a difference on price if they ship it out? Quantity of pieces in a set. It dries on real skin, but I think it's the fake flesh. Okay, that makes sense. So are you asking price per piece, Awu? GG. I'm trying to figure out that question. Do the quantity of pieces make set different price if they ship it out? Kind of like if it's a rare. Oh, so if it was like, if your set was missing one of these versus if it was missing one of these, they replace it for free. You don't get charged for it. Lego eats the cost of it. But it tends to, for the price per piece for a set. So like this is a, does it say it on the front? This is a, it does not list it there. Listed on the box? I think it listed on the box. This is a 766 piece set. Generally, the rough price per piece is about between 5 to 10 cents. That's just kind of how Lego sets are set up. Is the price between roughly 5 to 10 cents per piece. But if they have significantly more complicated pieces, like weird large things that are only used in that one set, that piece will be a little bit more expensive, because it's such a unique piece and it will never be used again. Because they need to comp back the money of making the injection mold for that specific piece. Because, like, the mold to be able to make this brick, just the mold alone, probably costs about 10 grand or so. Injection mold dies are very expensive. Lego is my hyperfixation, which is why I know this stuff. I've watched plenty of like inside of the Lego factory things, so I have a lot of just like this miscellaneous knowledge of it. Yeah. There. It's not there. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then that goes. Whoop. That I will. And that goes there. This goes here. Awu. Remember seeing really rare pieces that were in limited sets. Yeah. So, especially on the secondary market, Awu, a lot of like rare pieces like this piece, I think this specific piece in this specific color is only used in this set, Awu. So like this would be a very expensive resale piece, or something that has something printed on it like this would be a very expensive piece, Awu. Just because of the rarity of it. It's all for like Lego's pricing, it's all built into the cost of the set. But for resale, stuff like these are more expensive, Awu. Alright, so we got the fin done on the top. That iconic Phase 1 fin. But yeah, like for like super rare pieces, like there's if you look up the Hailfire droid, Awu, I think it was I think it was like the 2006 one. It was the mid 2000s one, Awu. That one had very large brown wheels that were only ever used in that one set. Those things are like, I think like $15 per wheel now, if not more, because they were only used in that one set, and they will only ever be needed for that one set because they're so specialized. Yeah, because I don't think they ever used that type of wheel again, Awu. I think it was just used in that one set, and then they just never touched it again. Yeah. It's kind of sad, because, like, I remembered seeing that set as a kid, and, like, before I knew, you know, that Lego set cycled out, like, I remember when I was a kid going, that set, when I get a job and I have money, I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy that set out. And obviously you can't, because it is no longer in stores. It went out of cycle a while ago. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I was like, where the heck? I knew I was missing something on this. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so like, to talk about the spare pieces, like normally they will tend to be smaller, like much smaller pieces. There'll be small little ones where, you know, they'd much rather give you an extra, you know, one of these little red guys rather than having to pay the shipping to send you one. Or for like one of these guys, they'd much rather give you a little extra one. So you tend to get extra pieces. They tend to always be the smaller ones though. If you get an extra piece that's like this, or like one of these bigger slanted plates, something was wrong. Because if you get an extra one of these, it means you are missing some of these somewhere. But yeah. So we have completed the boy. Flip that up. And that's the entirety of the set. That's it. So we'll do a quick little look over of the boy. So we have the full Commander Cody bust. I think how they did this on the side is very cool, just to still keep it with that like that nice slant, but you don't have any weird gaps. Because you know, that's the big thing with these helmet sets, is they don't want weird gaps in them, so they just try to make them very like clean. Which this one definitely is. Like the back of the head right here is very nice. The little communication dongle is very nice on it. The way they managed to get this, like the frown for the phase 1, I think they did an amazing job on it. Like this is very clean with how this is. You do have like a little bit of a weird gap here and here, but looking straight on at it, it really doesn't look bad out. Making things cling with Legos. It's being able to get things like those sets to work properly are very nice, especially where it like it kind of like it just fits. It fits and it's really nice. The stickers, the fact that you have that one and then these guys and those are the only stickers, beautiful job. I'm loving that. This being a printed piece, also very nice. But yeah, it's just all in all a beautiful set. Like it's very just like clean across the top. The fins very like the fact that they use the actual like slick plates rather than the studded plates on this, very clean. You got his little like rangefinder thing, like I don't know, it's just a very clean set. Build wise, I'm going to say this one is better than the Rex head by a lot. It's just this whole silhouette is just perfect, I will, in my opinion. They absolutely blew it out of the park, I will. He's a stormtrooper, he is a clone. So he is from the prequel trilogy, I will. He is Commander Cody. He is the commander of the 212? 212 sounds correct. Which is the clone legion that is under control of Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is Obi-Wan's commander. This is the guy that is directly below Obi-Wan. So, and it's crazy that it's the phase 1 too. I like that it's the phase 1 now. But yeah, him and Obi were pretty close too. Yeah, they were like best buds. That's my favorite thing about Obi-Wan. Is actually we're gonna move over to the just chat screen real quick. I head over there real quick. With Obi-Wan, he was one of the few Jedi where he would wear, he didn't just wear his Jedi robes like a lot of the Jedi did. He wore clone armor with his Jedi robes, to make his men feel like their general was one of them. It wasn't the Jedi general and the clones. They were one cohesive unit, which is why they were very tight and they were very good at what they did. Plo Koon was also a very good general. A lot of the times it was as simple as if the Jedi treated the clones as people and didn't just treat them as numbers, they tended to be a much better unit, and they just worked better together. Like with Rex and Anakin and Ahsoka and those guys. Like they were friends. They all treated each other with respect. They treated each other like people. So it's why Anakin was a respected general, even though he was crazy and his tactics were absolutely batshit the entire time. And should not have worked a lot of the times, but plot armor. His men would do what he said because they were like, he appreciates us as actual people. We're not just clones. We're actual like people to him. So it's the giving them value, because they're clones. He is one of a couple million that were produced that were all just Jango Fett clones. But it's cool how certain ones were like, to be fair, he backed it up. Yeah. Yeah, but like it's, I don't know. It was the whole like thing with the clones, because there was a whole arc in the Clone Wars where it was Krang Prell Krang, something like that. He had 4 arms. And the dude was an absolute asshole to his clones, to the point where he didn't have any more. So the F that dude, yep. So the 501st, which was Anakin's Legion, had to come in to help. And Anakin was like, yeah, no, you can control them for a little bit. Like they're your guys while they're on your planet. And like the dude was just an asshole to the point where the clones fought back against him and imprisoned him because he was openly just killing clones because he hated the clones. So they like imprisoned, like it was just, you know, a whole thing of like a bunch of clones standing around him and then all of them just laying into him with stun rounds. It was one of my favorite parts of Clone Wars. That dude was an asshole. But alright. So before I get... What did I just move? Before I go down that road, because that's going to be like an hour of ranting. We're going to look for someone to raid on over to. Hated that guy. Dude, it sucks because, like, I kind of want him as a minifigure because he's a really cool minifigure, but at the same time, I really don't. Because... Semi-out raid. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But, like, I really want his minifigure just because, like, it's a cool minifigure. Like, 4-armed minifigures are very unique, I will. To watch Mandalorian next season, I need to watch Boba Fett. So, you probably should have already have watched Boba Fett to have watched the most recent season of Mandalorian that came out. Because I think it went Mando Season 1, Book of Boba Fett, Mando Season 2. I don't think Ahsoka links in with it. Like, I can't remember if it does or not. You watched the first season of Mandalorian only? Yep. Yeah, so watch Book of Boba Fett next. Yeah, Book of Boba Fett, and then Mando Season 2. You will be very confused otherwise. Well, you won't be, like, super confused, but there's a lot of things that you need to know. There's a lot of important things that happen. Yeah, so we are gonna raid on over to Samuel. We're gonna raid on over to Sam. I was currently playing some Ori Blind Forest. It's kind of like building Legos, except for without the Legos and without the building. And it's a video game. And it's nothing like Legos. So, I'm gonna do the... Oh, thank you, Rika. So we got the raid message. We got the raid message if you are subscribed. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out, for building, for pilking me. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Thank you for helping us reach the goal, or the subathon, to reach the Pilk nightmare. I appreciate all of you. But yeah, we'll be back sometime next week. Keep an eye out for the schedule. Yeah. Hope everyone has a good rest of the weekend. Have some good food, some good drinks, some good sleeps. If you got a pet, go pet them. And I'll see you all on the flip side. So, have a good one, guys. Have a good weekend. Goodbye. Goodbye.